In times of crisis, when we are going through maybe sickness or financial problems or marriage issues, we look for people to be with us. We look for people to comfort us. And so many times we find life is not fair. We find ourselves alone, fighting battles, fighting our struggles, fighting our financial situations, fighting our relationships. We find ourselves lonely. But I want to tell you something today. When you look into scripture, when you look into Matthew chapter 26, we see Jesus at the Garden of Gethsemane. When Jesus speaks to his disciples, it says from verse 36 onwards, then Jesus came with them to a place called Gethsemane and said to his disciples, sit here while I go and pray over there. And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee. He began to be sorrowful and deeply distressed. Now we know that this was one moment in the life of Jesus where he was completely stressed out, because he knew the price that he would have to pay. And in this time, he takes, among all his disciples, he takes Peter and the sons of Zebedee along with him. He takes them and he tells them, let's read verse 38. He says, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even to death. Stay here and watch with me. Stay with me. Stay and watch with me. You see, Jesus brings Peter and the sons of Zebedee along with him in the hope that they would stay along with him and watch meaning pray with him, pray along with him. A kind of a moment where he needed somebody to comfort him, somebody to support him, somebody to help him, somebody to stand along with him. But we see Jesus was very much disappointed, because when he comes back, when we see in verse 39, he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, oh my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will. Then he came to the disciples and found them sleeping, and said to Peter, what? Amazing thing. What? Could you not watch with me 1 hour? Could you not stay with me 1 hour? Could you not pray with me 1 hour? What? He sees them sleeping. He wanted them to stand with him, and none of them were there. And that's exactly what we go through in life. In our most difficult moments, in our most stressful moments, it seems like we are battling it all alone. No matter how much people love us, they can go only up to a certain extent with us. The battle on the inside, it's just a battle that we need to fight on our own. And that's why many people land up discouraged or disappointed, or feel nobody is there for them. It's true. But one thing I want to tell you, God is always there with us. At this moment, it was the Father, it was God who comforted Jesus. It was God who stood with Jesus. It was God who gave him the strength to go to the cross. We need to understand that in all your struggles and pain, don't look to man, you will be disappointed. In all your struggles and pain, don't look to people to comfort you, you will be disappointed. People will disappoint you. Turn to God. He is your comfort. He is your rewarder. He is the one who will guide you, who will take you through. We read in Psalm 23, David says, though I may walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall not fear, for you are with me. Then he says, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You see, God is the one who will comfort you. In your wilderness, in your stressful times, in your difficult times, God will comfort you. He will take you. He will lead you. He will carry you. And He will be with you. Today I want to encourage you. Don't look to man. Don't look to people around. You will be disappointed. Look to God. And I tell you, you will rise up. He will lift you up. He will be with you. He will comfort you. He will stand with you. God bless you.